Hello everyone, my name is Aastha. I welcome you all to our classes for International English Olympiad for class 7th. Today is our 16th class in the series and today we will be doing the topic of conjunctions. Now conjunctions is a very interesting topic. It can help you, to connect various words and phrases and sentences. We will be doing this in detail. So let's get started.
So first of all, the question that comes to our mind is what are conjunctions? हम सबसे पहले ये question answer करने की कोशिश करेंगे. All right, let's start. Now conjunctions are words that join nouns, verbs, sentences. कितना simple meaning है. Conjunctions क्या करते हैं? जोड़ने का काम करते हैं. So conjunctions are words that join nouns, verbs, sentences. So simple. They provide unity. They help in forming meaningful words and statements. अब let's see, ये जो meaning हमने पढ़ा है, इसके हम examples पढ़ेंगे और explanation और पढ़ेंगे. So अभी हमने क्या पढ़ा है? Conjunctions are words that join any nouns, verbs or sentences. Alright, तो यही आपको याद रखना है बस. कि जो words join कर रहे हैं ना, join करने का काम, unity प्रोवाइड करने का काम, मीनिंगफुल वर्ड्स एंड स्टेटमेंट्स बनाने का काम, वही होते हैं कंजंक्शंस. ऑलराइट, लेट्स स्टार्ट. ओके, नाउ ये है हमारा फर्स्ट सेंटेंस व्हिच इज शी इज वेरी टायर्ड. ठीक है. सेकेंड सेंटेंस है She did a lot of work today. Okay, ये दो sentences हैं. अब इन sentences को हमें क्या करना है? हमें इन sentences को join करना है. हमें इनको unite करना है. तो हम कैसे करेंगे? Through conjunctions. Conjunctions को use करके she is tired because she did a lot of work today. ठीक है, she is tired because वो tired है क्योंकि उसने इतना सारा काम किया आज. तो जो word है यहाँ पे because, ये है हमारा conjunction. क्यों? Because this is joining these two sentences together. Alright, and it is forming a meaningful sentence. जो इन दोनों sentences को join करके जो मीनिंगफुल सेंटेंसेस बना रहा है वर्ड, वो है बिकॉज. सो बिकॉज इज आवर कंजंक्शन. अनदर एग्जाम्पल, माय ब्रदर likes ice creams. Alright. Second sentence, my brother gets sick when he eats a lot of ice creams. अब हम यहाँ पे इस दोनों sentences को join करेंगे, एक meaningful sentence बनाएंगे. कैसे? My brother likes ice creams, but he gets sick when he eats a lot of them. Alright? So, ये जो word है हमारा but, what is he doing? It is joining these two sentences, and the word but is providing meaning to both of these sentences. एक meaningful new sentence form हुआ है with the word but. Alright? I don't like to eat papaya. First sentence is I don't like to eat papaya. Second sentence is I don't like to eat melons. अब इन्हीं को हमने एक नए सेंटेंस में कैसे जोड़ा? I don't like to eat papaya or melons. कि ना तो मुझे पपाया पसंद, मुझे पपाया मेलन्स कुछ भी नहीं पसंद. So what did the word or do here? It joined both of these sentences. Join कर दिया एक तो, ठीक है, join कर दिया और meaning भी provide कर दिया. Meaningful sentence बना ना ये. I don't like to eat papaya or melons, right? Another example. He came late today. वो आज लेट आया. Our teacher punished him. टीचर ने उसे पनिश किया. दो sentences हैं. अब इन दोनों sentences को हम एक sentence में कैसे join करेंगे? He came late today, so our teacher punished him. Right? So जो यहाँ पे so क्या काम कर रहा है? It is joining these two sentences, and second चीज इन दोनों को join करके जो sentence बना रहा है उसको meaning दे रहा है. क्या? word so. Alright. Alright, so now we will do the various types of conjunctions. ताकि आपको questions में आसानी हो. Let's read the various types. First is the coordinating conjunctions. Coordinating conjunction जैसे हमें नाम से ही पता चल रहा है. What do? They coordinate. They coordinate. How? They link equal parts of a sentence, be it words, phrases, or independent clauses. Right? And इनका एक feature क्या है? They come usually in the middle of a sentence, and a comma is used before the conjunction unless both clauses are very short. So what do? They link, which means they coordinate equal parts of a sentence, be it words, phrases, or independent clauses. Coordinating conjunctions जो हैं, हमने इनके नाम से ही पता चल रहा है कि coordinate कर रहे हैं. दो words हैं या phrases हैं या कोई independent sentences हैं, independent clauses हैं, उनको एक साथ लिंक करके जो conjunction यूज होता है उसे हम coordinating conjunction कहते हैं. और usually they come in the middle of the sentence, क्योंकि हम दो sentences को या दो words को या दो phrases को join कर रहे हैं. So they usually come in the middle of the sentence. Alright, and a comma is used unless both of them are very short. इसके हम अब examples देखते हैं. Alright, so here you see, now इसके लिए हमें coordinating conjunctions याद करने के लिए we have this particular short form जो आप use कर सकते हैं. ठीक है? Okay. Mnemonic कहते हैं हम इसे, जो short form है ना, fan boys. F for, A for and, N for nor, B for but, O for or, Y for yet, and S for so. All these are coordinating conjunctions. Alright, let's see a few examples. Now here the example says, I like mangoes and strawberries. What is the conjunction here? And. यहाँ पे and क्या कर रहा है? It is coordinating the two words, mangoes and strawberries. दोनों को equal importance देके it is coordinating. Alright. Then similarly, for the next one, we have he doesn't like swimming, so he won't go to the pool. He doesn't like swimming, so is coordinating, linking these two separate clauses. Right? So यही काम होता है किसका? Coordinating conjunctions का. क्या? Coordinate करना. Alright. So that's all for the coordinating conjunctions. And ये जो mnemonic है हमारा fanboys, you can use this to remember the names. Remember the various coordinating conjunctions. Next, there are subordinating conjunctions. Now, when are subordinating conjunction used? Now, this conjunction introduces a subordinating clause. यहाँ पे क्या हो रहा है? Subordinating conjunction नाम से ही पता चल रहा है कि एक subordinating clause introduce होगा. And what do? They link that dependent clause to an independent clause. Dependent clause to an independent clause. Let's see the examples. My mother begins to sneeze whenever she opens the window. Whenever she opens the window. Alright. So यहाँ पे क्या है? हम एक subordinate clause introduce हुआ क्या? She opens the whenever she opens the window. ठीक है. So एक जो हमारा dependent clause है. Dependent clause क्या है? My mother begins to sneeze. And independent whenever she opens the window. जब भी window खोलेंगी वो है independent clause. And my mother begins to sneeze. So it is linked with whenever. Whenever is a subordinating conjunction. Another example. When my phone rang, my pet got startled. So इसमें independent clause क्या है? When the phone rang. जब phone बजा तो my pet got a little scared, got a little startled. So ये dependent. क्योंकि pet का startle होना किस पे dependent था? Phone ring करने पे. Alright? Let's move on. Okay, so here you see we have a few categories within the subordinating conjunctions. Like we have conjunctions of comparison. They used to compare something. Like conjunctions like than, rather than, whether, as much as, whereas. Alright, so they are used to making certain comparisons. You will see in the final questions also how certain comparative conjunctions are used. Alright, I'm just giving you a brief overview now. Okay, so next we have the conjunctions of time, which are conjunctions are used to tell time, like after, as long as soon as, before, by the time, now that, once, since, till, until, when, whenever, while. Alright, so these are the conjunctions, the words which join two clauses or two parts or two words and used to tell time. Okay, here we have a few conjunctions of condition. Now they provide a certain conditionality. If, like, I will do something, or say I will go to swimming if you get me a new costume. So if it is used to attach some condition, then only if, unless, until, provided that, assuming that, even if, in case that, lest. All these are used to provide certain conditions, certain conditionalities. Alright. Okay, we have a few more. We have conjunctions of reason, the ones which are used to provide certain reasons for something. Like because, since, so that, in order that, or in order to do something. Alright. Why? All these are used to provide certain reasons. Okay. Okay, here conjunctions of concession. They are used for concessioning, like though, although, even though, while, despite. There may be more. I'm just given a few for examples for your broader understanding. Nobody is really going to ask you what are conjunctions of concession, what are conjunctions of condition. I'm just telling these to you to give you a broader understanding. All right, so you can understand as per when a question is given to you, you can try to relate and understand that, you know, here concessioning is happening, or here reason is provided, or here we're talking about time. So that way you can figure out which conjunctions to use. All right, so these were the conjunctions for concession. Next, okay, here are conjunctions of place. When we're talking about some place, I want to go to a place where there are lots of chocolates, or where there are large buildings, you know, talking about where or wherever. All these are used for telling a certain place and thus connecting and joining two parts. All right. Then we have conjunctions of manner. They are used to provide some information about the manner in which something is happening, like how, as though, as if. All right, the conjunctions of manner. We have conjunctions of purpose also, providing a certain aim or certain purpose as to why something is happening. So that, in order that, both of these can be used for providing a certain purpose. Here we have relative pronouns. Now relative pronouns sometimes used as conjunctions. So I've just given a slide for that, like who, whoever, whom, whomever, whose. So these are relative pronouns. We did them in pronouns. These can be used sometimes as conjunctions, which means these are relative pronouns, but they do the job of a conjunction as well sometimes. All right. Here, relative adjectives. Again, like relative pronouns, even relative adjectives many a times do the job of what? Conjunctions. So just letting you know that it doesn't cause any confusion in the future. So the third category of conjunctions we have are correlative conjunctions. Correlative conjunctions क्या हैं? नाम से क्या पता चल रहा है हमें कि एक दूसरे से relate करते हैं. So they are always used in pairs of two. All right. And they join words or phrases of equal importance. Equal importance words or phrases को join करते हैं. Let's see the examples. As and as, just as, so, both, and, hardly, when, scarcely, when, either or, neither, nor, if, then, not, but. Now how can we use these? Suppose we say if you go out for a movie today, then you won't get any time to do your homework. All right. So इसमें दोनों जो sentences हैं, दोनों जो phrases हैं, they are of equal importance. And यहाँ पे if and then both of them are being together. So they are being used in pairs. हम neither nor का अगर example लें तो neither do I like swimming nor do I like cycling. Alright, so दोनों की negative sentences, दोनों जो phrases हैं, they are of equal importance कि मेरे को cycling भी उतनी नहीं पसंद और मेरे को swimming भी उतनी ही नहीं पसंद. So neither do I like this nor do I like that. Alright, so these are the three categories of correlative conjunction. These are the three categories of conjunctions that we have done. सबसे पहला हमने क्या किया था? First one was the coordinating conjunctions. Second one was the subordinating conjunctions. And the third one is this correlative conjunctions. Right? तो हमने conjunctions पढ़ लिए. Now it's time to take our quiz. Conjunctions are not so difficult. इसमें बस आपको क्या करना है? इसमें बस जो हमने conjunctions करे हैं इनके मीनिंग के हिसाब से हमें इनको sentences में फॉर्मेशन में डालना है. All right, they're very easy. Let's start. All right, so for the quiz, what we will be doing is, now every question you will be given 1 minute. 1 minute means 60 seconds. Why am I giving you 1 minute? Because you see, your question paper of IEO, it has about 50 questions, and so you can imagine that you get more or less a minute to answer the questions. Now this 1 minute is the maximum that you should be taking for answering the question. Now suppose there could be two, three categories of students. First category is, suppose you answer the question within that 1 minute. So I would request you to fast forward the video and skip right to the answer. You should not be wasting your time. Alright. Now the other students who are not able to answer the question in 1 minute, what you do, you don't skip to the answer. You pause the video and you write down your answer. Alright, it is very important to answer each and every question because there is no negative marking. Here you see, for every incorrect answer, no points, because there is no negative marking in IEO, so it is important that you attempt all the questions. Now for a question of which you are not sure about the answer, now even here and even in the exam, if you are not sure about the answer and you maybe think that B option might be correct or C option might be correct, so you should in that case play your luck and play your mind and make a guess and still give an answer, because it is a win-win situation. Either you will get the marks for that question or you will get a 0, right? But if you don't attempt that question at all, then you are anyway getting a 0 in that, right? So it is good to attempt those questions, and even if you don't know all the answers, try to understand and take a guess. Okay, so this is for every correct answer 10 points. This is just for your own little game where you can try to maintain a notepad. So here you write the name of the chapter and then the question, and then if it is correct you can give yourself 10 points. If it is not correct, you mark it here. So it is important to see these questions, the ones which you mark incorrect. It is important to go back to them later and then see where you did the mistake. Alright, this is just for your reference. For every correct answer you can give yourself 10 points. Alright, now let's start. Alright, so let's start with the first category of questions. What do they say? Fill in the blank with the most suitable conjunction. As per the sentence, we have to see which one fits and choose that one. Let's see. Here, it was very cold. Dash, he put on a sweater. And he put on a sweater. But he put on a sweater. So he put on a sweater, or he put on a sweater. I think this one's pretty easy. The correct answer is, so he put on a sweater, which means there's a conclusion to something. The reason was it was very cold. So what he did consequently, put on a sweater. The answer is, so he put on a sweater. Alright. Then we have and is used for as a coordinating conjunction. We have but to join contrasting statements or for a choice. Okay, now the next one. To go from Mumbai to Goa, you can fly. Dash, you can ride the ferry. A, and you can ride the ferry. B, but you can ride the ferry. C, so you can ride the ferry. Or D, or you can ride the ferry. Now here, the correct answer is, notice yes. Or you can ride the ferry. Why or? Because providing a certain choice. That either a person can fly or that person can ride the ferry. Alright, we have and as we saw in the previous question used for connecting as a coordinating conjunction but for contrasting statements and so providing a certain conclusion. Alright. Okay, here, I went to buy a CD that the shop did not have what I was looking for. And the shop did not have, but the shop didn't have, so the shop didn't have, or the shop didn't have. Now here we are talking about contrasting things that happened, so be but. You know, this person went to buy a CD, but what happened in contrast was the shop did not have what this person was looking for. Alright. have I bought a few cold drinks dash we had a party after that. And we had a party after that, but we had a party after that, so we had a party after that, or we had a party after that. Now the correct answer is A. And. Now this is a coordinating conjunction and used for linking these two clauses. This person bought a few cold drinks and then what happened? They had a party after that. You see these options are being repeating themselves. So I'll not be explaining them again and again, but just once. But used for contrasting ideas, so providing some sort of reason and conclusion, or for providing a choice. Alright. Okay, now we have different options finally. You cannot be a doctor of medicine dash you have a degree in medicine. Unless you have a degree in medicine, but you have a degree in medicine, because you have a degree in medicine, or you have a degree in medicine. The correct answer is A. Unless you have a degree in medicine. It is providing a certain condition that is necessary, like you cannot be a doctor unless this condition is fulfilled. Alright. Then we have here because a new wine, because is used providing a reason. This is pretty common. Here, I cannot help him dash he tells me what is wrong. Unless he tells me, therefore he tells me, if he tells me, or D and he tells me what is wrong. Now here the correct answer is A. Unless he tells me. Same explanation as the previous one. You see, unless this next condition, this second part, the second clause, unless this condition is fulfilled, the first thing cannot take place. Right, so unless this person, tells him what is wrong, this person cannot help him. So we will be using unless, conditional. Then we have therefore used for a conclusion, if used for a conjunction, and used for coordinating equal parts, equal clauses. Next we have, I had to finish my projects dash I stayed at home. Because I stayed at home, but I stayed at home, so I stayed at home, also I stayed at home. So here the correct answer is C. So I stayed at home. Why so I stayed at home? Because it is certain conclusion what we are providing, that this person had to finish a project. So as a consequence to which what this person did, stayed at home. Alright. Then we have because is used for reasoning, but is used for contrasting, also is used for addition. Dash it was raining, they played football. So it was raining, although it was raining, as it was raining, if it was raining. Now here the correct answer is B, although it was raining. Why although? It is providing a certain concession that despite the first thing that was happening, the second thing still happened. They played football. Alright. Okay, now the next one. We must be there dash the program starts, unless the program starts, before the program starts, as the program starts, or while the program starts. Here the correct answer is B, before the program starts. Okay, the correct answer is B, before the program starts, because obviously they have to be there before the program starts. The conjunction of time, what is the time they're telling? The time when the program starts, before that. Okay. write here, I missed my school bus dash my father dropped me school. Because my father dropped me school, so my father dropped me school, while my father dropped me school, or my father dropped me school. Here the correct answer is B. So my father dropped me school. Why so? Because we're providing a consequence to something happening. This person missed their school bus and this led to what? Father dropping this person's school. Alright. So as a consequence for which we use so. We have okay here. I will not speak to Mita dash I know the truth till I know the truth or I know the truth while I know the truth therefore I know the truth. Now here the correct answer is A. Till I know the truth. So when will this person speak to Mita? Till they, finally when they know the truth. So this is the conjunction of time. Till. This will not happen till this happens. Till this person knows the truth. Or is used for a choice. While is again used for a time during which something happens. Therefore is used for providing a certain conclusion. Rahul was badly hurt dash he decided to continue playing the match. Although he decided, yet he decided, because he decided, that he decided. Now here the correct answer is B. Yet he decided. Which means despite the first thing happening, second thing also happened. First thing was Rahul was badly hurt, but this did not stop him from the second thing, which was his decision to continue playing the match. Right, so we will be using yet. Yet is the conjunction of concession. Alright, so with this we finish off the questions on conjunctions. Alright.
That's all for our class on conjunctions. I hope you have understood the brief introduction of conjunctions, the various types, when to use which kind of conjunctions, so that you know the connecting, the connection between the word or between the words, the phrases or the sentences. That connection, the meaning conveyed by that connection is correct. So keep revising and keep learning. I will see you the next time. Thank you for watching.